Greetings, gamers, and welcome to our game nights. We decided to delve in some PlayStation fun and give Mario Kart a run for its money.
With some good old Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, who would have thought? Honestly, I really love this game. This is the only game that I say that actually gives Mario Kart a run for its money in a kart racing genre. They really did this one well.
Yeah, no one else has really ever come close to Mario Kart.
Yeah, it's very hard.
You know, so the thing is, I mean, you had these, and then they just kind of went away.
Yeah, they had, like, I mean, people really like Diddy Kong Racing. I never really got into that one for N64.
No, I didn't either.
It did come out before this, Diddy Kong Racing, and this one did borrow some elements from that game. A lot of people are like, well, Diddy Kong Racing did it first, but I think this one really refined it, in my opinion. I just find this one overall more fun. It did add a lot of features that you see in the newer Mario Karts. They kind of, you know, copied or took from this, which we'll get into when we start playing.
Okay.
But, even though Diddy Kong Racing did, like, you know, that adventure mode, they do an adventure mode here.
Okay.
We're just going to show you a cup really quick just to give you a taste of the flavor. So you go to arcade, do a cup. Two players, of course. I guess we're just doing easy because I didn't put in my memory card of everything beaten, so you got to enable it.
Easy's fine with me.
Yeah, that's fine with me for the night we've been having.
Yeah.
If it's like Mario, I'm going to stick with the main character. Because you know the main character's always got some type of an advantage.
And I'm going to take the smallest character.
Oh yeah, you want the Toad equivalent, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking...
I go with this tiny little tiger.
Yeah, you're going for Purra.
Yep.
You know? He's just purring away.
Wumpa.
Yeah, I think Wumpa sounds good. That's almost like Mushroom Cup-ish. Yeah. So we're going to try to compare, but...
You definitely see the parallels.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels here. But this one overall is really good. The thing that I like that I don't know if Diddy Kong Racing did, because I haven't played that one as much, is the key in this one when you race is you want to jump a lot. Like if you jump and then you fall off like a hill or something, you get a boost.
Okay.
So if
what's jump?
See, like here it's top R. If you jump, then you land and you get a little bit of a boost.
Okay.
And that was kind of new for the time. That's really slick. But as you were saying for parallels, I mean, just look at all the weapons you got. Like your weapons is O. So I hit that. There's like the thing that goes for the guy that's in first or whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know, like the Mega Shell or whatever that Super Shell is. And then you have yourself these weird potions, which are kind of weird. They're basically just like a bomb you lay behind.
Okay.
You got the boost pads.
Ah.
It does, since this is a later game, I think this one came out in like 99, it supports actually the dual shock analog, which is nice.
Yeah, which is what I'm using.
Which you're using that, but actually for some reason, probably because I'm just used to it, I actually stick with the D-pad on this one for me.
You're just more old school.
Yeah, I like that for that stuff, at least in this game. I really like the analog sticks when you're doing like a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Not so much with these racers. And then, of course, instead of throwing shells, you got like blatant bombs. You know what I mean? Just, they don't try to hide the violence in this one. They're like, oh, you throw a bomb at them. But I know there's a lot of other kart racers that have tried, but I really think this one was the only one that really gave a run for its money.
Yeah, and I never really played it that much.
Yeah, because this one was, I mean, came out in 99. That's really late in the life of the system, so you were probably already getting your PS2 on.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
This came out, so this...
And I went real heavy into the PS2.
Oh, yeah. So no, heaven forbid you keep that collection, so we had it today. Don't get me started with the GameStop visit.
I know.
It's killing me. We'd be doing PS2 games every game night if we had your old collection.
Yeah.
Oh, crud. If you get the stupid TNT box, you gotta keep jumping. That's another nuisance that's different. Come on, man. Instead of red shells, they're like, here you go, rocket. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Very blatant. But I mean, for a PS1 game, keep in mind, this is 32-bit compared to the 64, and the graphics are pretty nice. I mean, for what it is.
Almost caught you.
Yeah, just
well, the thing is,
out.
Every time I got hit, the analog would shut off.
Really? Just off, or did you hit it?
No, I would never hit it. So
that's good to know. I don't know.
So you forced my hand somehow, and now I have to use the D-pad.
Yeah. Anything to make it a little bit more challenging for you. Another thing I noticed is, correct me if I'm wrong, in Mario Kart, didn't you get at least 1 point in last?
No. It's the top 4 get points.
Okay, so it's the same here then. So
I believe so.
Yeah, because it just seemed like, man, there's a lot of zeros, you know what I mean?
Now that you mention it, I don't know.
So you got those zeros there.
We'll have to look into that.
And since it's an easy mode, I think there's actually less characters, because it only showed 6 guys was in that race. Because I was playing medium yesterday with my memory card, which I really should have put in for this video, but oh well. My memory card has everything open because I actually played through the whole adventure and opened everything. And you get extra characters, extra cars, and all the happy stuff. It's pretty cool.
You always want the happy stuff.
Yeah. And at least you feel like you're earning something. Before,
right.
The good days where you didn't have to buy DLC for everything, you actually earned and got something in a game. Yeah, that's what I like.
That's unheard of nowadays.
Yeah, that's just madness. You got to pay for every little trinket. Drives you insane. No,
it is a bit frustrating.
But no, you see what I'm saying? When you jump off the hill,
yeah.
then you get that little boost. And it's funny, I don't think it's until like Mario Kart, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something, that they actually start doing that, where you get that boost from jumping high.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, those are like the more modern ones. So
I just remember though, you know, the sliding. You jump and slide. That was.
Yeah, they don't have that slide so much. 64. It's kind of weird. See, they do have see that little bar that goes in the corner there?
Yeah.
You got some kind of a slide here, but it's not as fluid. And the other thing that I forgot to tell you is, see that Wumpa fruit?
Mm-hmm.
If you get 10 fruit like original Mario Kart, you get 10 coins. Kind of gives you a little bit more of a boost or an advantage or something.
Okay.
So you want the Wumpa fruit.
Gotcha. Always need the Wumpa.
Yeah, it's all about Wumping. And we're trying. Good jump. Nice. Nice. Up. And roll.
I got more fruit.
Nice. And instead of the star, you get the nice hookah mask. Because he's out to help you. And it just seems like such a enhancement, man. It's super fast.
Yeah.
Almost makes the star seem slow. There we go. But, no, I mean, the controls are solid. No complaints there. I do like this, though. They have a shield in it, so if you shot something at me, you have that advantage.
Yeah.
Of being able to take a hit. I don't think in Mario, instead, you had to, like, hold the item behind you for that similar advantage.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one, they're like, no, here's just the shield, which is kind of nice. And I'm noticing the vibration on this controller is going nuts on mine. It's all about the Bandicoot power. There we go. No, but, crud. My only other complaint, when you get hit in this one, it seems like a way longer delay, like, till you get back in the race.
Yeah.
Like, you literally sit there for a second before the thing rolls in. I mean, the tracks are pretty straightforward, but we are doing the entry cup, you know what I mean? How's your Pura or Tigra or wherever the hell his name is?
He's no Toad.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta find who the equivalent is for Toad, you know? I just figured Crash would be your poor man Mario, so...
Pretty much.
He's pretty average. I mean, it ain't too bad how it's rolling. But no, I mean, for... The only other thing that you're lacking is I don't think this supports more than 2 players, so that's where Mario Kart's got you. I don't think this supports 4.
Yeah,
could be wrong, though. I didn't look at the back of the game. That'd be pretty cool if it did.
That is true.
Because they did sell, it's like a boomerang, I call it. Literally, it's like the PlayStation multi-tap. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have not, no.
I got it in storage. I picked it up because I saw it at like a game store for literally like $2. I'm like,
nice.
Alright, anything for a multi-tap. You never know what wacky game I'll run into.
That is true.
And usually, I can't really think of many PlayStation games that use the multi-tap. Maybe if they got a Bomberman game, those are popular for multi-taps.
Yeah.
Probably some sports games. I don't know if they made an NBA Jam for PlayStation or something, but...
No.
I think Jam was played out by the time PlayStation was out, right?
That was still good stuff, though.
Yeah, it was good, but on the previous generation consoles.
Yeah.
Jam TE edition. Oh, we're well overdue for doing an NBA Jam. We'll have to decide which system. I played it most, I think, on Super Nintendo, I think, was the better version.
Was it? I thought Genesis was.
Maybe it was Genesis because the 4-player support, or both of them.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Genesis was always really good about the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, for the... Well, we know because, like, Final Fight and Streets of Rage, Genesis was the multiplayer system.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo, I think, was designed for people who just wanted to play alone. All those RPGs, all those single-player games, even beat-em-ups, you play it alone.
Yeah.
You think Super Nintendo was for the
Have no friends?
Yeah.
Get a Super Nintendo.
Get a Super Nintendo. That's the way to roll. But, no, that's pretty interesting, because they went complete reverse after Super Nintendo. I think they got so much heat from that, they went N64, so they're like, every game's got to be 4 players now. So they did make up with it with a vengeance.
Yeah, that is true.
You got your Golden Eyes and your Mario Parties and your... Man.
Now it's the the ultimate social, game system.
Yeah, that one.
Whereas
nowadays, I don't know. Xbox did pretty good. A lot of 4-player games on original Xbox, and GameCube kept up with the 4-player.
Yeah, I'm talking like still nowadays.
I'd say couch play died pretty much with PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era. That's when it started really taking a hit.
Yeah.
And nowadays, couch play, people look at you like you're nuts.
But see, I mean, the Wii still has that though.
Well, Nintendo was always a fan of it. Period. I mean, that's the one reason I'll always buy Nintendo, just because you're gonna get your money's worth and have your couch games at least. But
at least I won one.
Oh, nice. You got that going for you. The other thing that's kind of interesting with the adventure mode, you'd actually race a boss. You'd do levels.
Oh, really?
And then get a boss that you have to race, and of course the boss would have some annoying advantage, like he can throw infinite crap at you.
Of course, yeah.
And
because games cheat.
No, they got to. You got to have the cheat factor for fun.
Yeah.
All right, this is where the icing's on the cake here. Oh, you even got the boost Mario Kart style. Nicely done, sir.
You know it.
Now he's figuring out the game. All right, so let's see. Oh, well, that would have helped if you hit L2. You can get a different perspective on the guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of goes back in the screen a little bit more. Wish I would have known that sooner.
Yeah, that would have helped.
A little rusty. Not as rusty as General Chaos, but rusty.
No.
I don't think anyone. We haven't been that rusty since Rust.
That was just bad.
But hey, we still squeaked it out.
We
That's
did.
all
We
that
redeemed
matters.
ourselves.
Definitely squeaked that one out. If you guys haven't seen that punishing video, it is already up. I'm sure by that time. Oh, nice. Boom. But pretty much all the items, I'd say they have all the equivalents. Do you think of any item that maybe Mario Kart's got that this one doesn't have, or vice versa?
No, I think I've gotten all of them already. Because they have the missiles, that's your red shell, and the bomb seems to be like the green shell.
Yep.
That orb with the lightning seems to be the blue.
Yeah, the
kill
super
the person
shell.
in first place.
And they got the nitrous boost. That's the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
They got the rolling bomb, which is, I guess, normal shell because you don't really control it.
Yeah.
There's the first place person. I got a present for you.
Unless I get hit first. And they can apparently fire.
Yeah. And here's your star equivalent, don't forget.
Yeah.
Can never go wrong with the hookah mask.
That is true.
I think his name's what, Aku or something? I only played Crash Bandicoot 1. I never got to play 2 and 3 much. Those will be some fun features.
Yeah, I never really got around to them either.
I mean, the Crash Bandicoot series, the original 1, 2, and 3 on PlayStation are really good games. It's just, I don't know, by the time I got a PlayStation, I was already playing something else because I didn't get it when it came out.
Yeah.
I mean, you got PlayStation when it came out, though, right?
Not right away, but
eventually.
Yeah, I had quite a few good years with the PS1, and then, man, then I was on the PS2 for probably.
Oh, you lived
like
on the PS2.
4 years.
You lived on that sucker. Had your Resident Evil fun. And you had your Black fun.
Yes, Black. I remember that.
That was a great shooter. I remember on there. Yeah, and every time I was over, it's like, yep, Eric's on the PS2. He put the miles on that sucker.
Yeah, we did. And I know you'll never let me live it down that I got rid of all
Oh, God.
games.
You just... I just remember, how many games did you have? At least 50, right?
I had over 100.
Oh, it just makes me want to punch you in the face.
I know.
It's terrible. You know how much they're worth now?
How was I supposed to know that we would be here now?
Well, regardless,
10 years later.
You should have been a hoarder like me and said, no way in hell I'm trading into you, GameStop. Funko-Land, these are mine.
I couldn't do it.
Get out of here.
You see my house, it's bare.
Yeah, that's true. This guy's a minimalist. He's like, oh, we got to cash it out. Neither of us got first.
What did I at least
I think you got, is that second
or third?
I think you're third, yeah, because I'm passed out at second. And the guy with the rocket in the head apparently showed us how it's done. Well, we all placed. I mean, overall, it's a very fun casual play.
It is.
Definitely a great game. Try it out if you haven't. If you like kart racers, I guarantee you will enjoy this one.
It is.
Even single player or multiplayer, this one's a go-to because that adventure mode's kind of...
It's comparable to the 64 Mario Kart.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's very similar, yet at
different
the same time, very different.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. But let us know what kart racers you guys like and what you think about this one. Till then, we'll talk to you guys next time.
See you.